Okay, so today my quick tips are over inner tie rod end. So basically I'm just going to give you a little gist of how I replace an inner tie rod end on vehicles anymore, because sometimes it's just stubborn to get a wrench up into the area to back it off, and it's more easier to tighten them up than it is to loosen them up. So,
and I also want to mention I don't have the actual tool to replace it, but if I did have the tool, this is what the tool would look like. And it's very easy. The little pieces that are separate from that long tool, basically slip that on the tie rod, and then you slip that over the end and then crank it loose. Kind of a cool tool.
So this is what I basically do. I go in and I will back off this nut, and then I will count the turns taking off my tie rod end, and then I'll take this nut all the way off. Then I'll remove the boot, and then I'll go up and get my welder. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the positive and negative lead of this battery so that we do not fry anything in the electronical system of this car. And then I weld this piece solid. I had to cut it off for a reason. And then I will put the nut back on and then weld it. And all I have to do is just take a socket, my breaker bar, and pop that thing loose. So, with this thing loose, it can churn. That's why I weld this, and plus it's a ball in the socket. So if you have access to a welder, this makes it a little bit easier to change out your inner tie rod ends. And but yeah, that's basically my tip. Use it at your own risk, because you do have the potential to fry in your electronic system if you forget to turn or disconnect your battery. So, like always, comment, rate, and subscribe, and check me out on Facebook at Dave's Garage 512. That's all one word, and like that page. So, thank you, and I will see you all later.